Important matter for RRB steno skill test. Speed 90 WPM. Be ready. 5 seconds. The Planning Commission, no less than the railways, are concerned at the prospect of a shortfall in passenger and goods transport capacity from the targets originally envisaged in the plan. We are, however, most anxious to step up the capacity. An assessment of the earnings and expenditure of railways during the plan period shows that against the 375 crores which they are required to provide, their resources would amount only to 325 crores, made up of 225 crores to be contributed through the depreciation reserve fund during the plan period and 100 crores from revenue, including expenditure on open line works, interest on railway fund balances, and revenue surpluses, which will be very small since a large proportion of the additional traffic will be low rated and the dividend liability to general revenues on account of increases in the capital overhead will rise very steeply during this period. The gap of about 50 crores has to be filled to avoid a further restriction in the scope for the development of the transport capacity, and the railways must therefore endeavour to increase their earnings so as to meet the contribution required of them and, if possible, something more in order to reduce the margin between the present lower targets and the original targets of transport capacity. It is in these circumstances that I have to approach you to agree to a surcharge of 1 anna in the rupee on all freight traffic, with the exception of grains and pulses, fodder, manure, khadi, newspapers, newsprint, and books. This will add 11.6 crores to our earnings during the ensuing year and will, I hope, ultimately help in building up capacity to the original targets. I have proposed a flat increase instead of a selective variation in the basis of charge, which I feel would not be desirable while the Freight Structure Enquiry Committee is already examining this question. The increased freight in the case of individual movements will, however, be small and should cause little or no hardship. The incidence of increase in goods freight will on the average be in the neighborhood of 8 pies per mound or less than a quarter pie per seer. In the case of parcels moving at full parcels rates, the surcharge for a lead of 300 miles, for example, will be about 1.5 pies per seer. The increase will be only about half a pie per seer on vegetables which move at half parcels rate, generally for distances up to 200 miles, and on fruit which moves at quarter parcels rate for distances up to 600 miles. A substantial portion of the allotment under the plan is intended to be utilized on the provision of rolling stock for carrying the extra traffic, including new stock required for sections to be electrified. Another large portion of the allotment is for line capacity works designed to relieve pressure on truck routes on which traffic has already reached saturation point and for electrification or dieselization of certain routes which cannot take more traffic under steam traction. The plan provides also for enhancing workshop and stores capacity for the increased holdings of rolling stock and expansion of goods sheds, improvements in signaling and interlocking safety measures, and increase in stores holdings incidental to the large works programs and the higher level of traffic, as well as for the projected increase in the capacity of the Chittaranjan locomotive works.